All right. Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I've worked for Vipkid for 3 years. So I want to let every single Vipkid teacher that I can know that you need to check your account right now. Right now. Today, March, let me check the date. March 23rd, 2021. This week, a lot of teachers have been posting and reporting that they didn't receive their last paycheck, but worse than that, somebody else received their paycheck. So, what you need to do, get on your teacher portal right now while you're watching this video or right after, right? But right away, don't delay, right? I need you guys to get on your teacher portal, not the cell phone app. Not talking about the cell phone app, talking about the actual teacher portal on your phone or your on your computer or your iPad, the one that you teach on, what the app that you teach on, not the phone app. You need to go under account settings, and you need to, let's see, where do you click? One second. You go under, you go under My Info, so the My Info tab. Then you click down to Account Center, and under that you click on Receipts. So there, scroll down to the bottom and check what account is linked to be direct deposited, okay? So what has been happening, and it's all over the Facebook groups, some teachers, we have 100,000 teachers. So dozens of teachers are reporting this. I don't know at this time how many it has happened to, but some hacker, I believe not Vipkid related, because it is a PayPal account in Algeria, which our teacher, our staff is from China. So I just believe that it's not an inside job. I believe that they've been hacked. So some teachers have been hacked to where their paychecks did not go to their account, but because of a hacker, not Vipkid's fault, but their paychecks have gone to a PayPal account in Algeria. I do not know at this time and date what Vipkid is going to do to fix this, but knowing the company, I know that they will work to fix this and make it right. It just may take time. So the first most important thing that you can do is just keep checking. I think you should keep checking it every day this week, because this is something that's happening in real time right now. Again, I'm making this video March 23rd, 2021. If you're watching this a year from now, this is probably a non-issue already worked through, right? But right now, this week, a lot of teachers, all the teachers that have experienced this have experienced it only this week. Never before, never happened in the past, but a bunch of teachers, dozens of teachers are reporting that it happened to them. Again, we have 100,000 teachers, and just dozens are reporting it, but they're the ones that have noticed. So I don't know at this time how many are affected. You could be affected, you might not be affected, but I want you to make sure. So what can you do if you're affected? So first of all, you need to go, like I said, click on My Info, click on Account Center, click on Receipts, go to the bottom, see, is your correct account linked? Mine is. I was not one of the ones victimized, but I feel like since I have a platform, I should let you guys know about this. Make sure the correct account is linked and that it's not a PayPal account in Algeria, right? Never even been to Algeria. None of our staff is from Algeria, so it's not an inside job. It is an outside hacker job. But also, I would say check your own bank statements and make sure you're not having, because if someone could possibly, and this hasn't happened to any teachers yet that I know of, but if they can hack in and change who the deposit goes to, they could possibly also see your bank account number and your routing number. So if you see any, check your checking accounts, and if you see any transactions that were not yours, make sure you contact your bank. You may need a new bank account number or new checking account number if it's like a routing number. If it's a debit card, you can do that. So just keep checking this week and make sure that nobody hacks. If you are one of the unfortunate people that lost a paycheck and it was sent to Algeria, I believe Vipkid will make it right at some point, but I don't know how long it'll take. So first, what you need to do, change your account settings change your account to the correct thing, right? Second thing that you need to do, change your password, your Vipkid password. I don't know if this will help, but can't hurt. Change your Vipkid password. That would be under account settings password, right? Um, if my info account settings password, you could probably change. I'm pretty sure you can change your password. If you lost money, send a ticket. Let them know, because I'm sure they're scrambling to figure out what is going on, why this has happened. Again, this is not an inside job from Vipkid, but the platform has been compromised this week. I don't know if it was compromised at one point in time and now it's not, or what's going on. Hello, Kim. So I don't know if you've been seeing on Facebook, but there are dozens of teachers that are reporting that they missed a paycheck. Also, another thing you can do, diversify. Don't just work for one company. Because why is that good? I'm sitting here like, oh, good. Thank you for saying my hair looks pretty. That's very kind of you. I feel like it looks like a lion's mane right now. It's a little bit like untamed and wild, but I like lions, so I'll work with it. But yeah, I upon receiving this notice, I'm like, wow, I'm so glad this didn't happen to me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when Vipkid 1 year ago, when Vipkid was my only thing, and every paycheck was like needed for every bill, you know what I mean? So so I am blessed that right now I'm just teaching a few classes for Vipkid, and I'm working for Outschool, and I'm in the application process for Bling ABC. So it's nice that if I were to lose a Vipkid paycheck, I mean, that wouldn't be nice, but I get paid weekly. So if you want to sign up for weekly pay, that's a good idea. So that if anything happens with your paycheck, at least they're in smaller increments. It's not like you're losing a whole month's worth of work. Like, ugh. So I think I'm really thankful that I'm signed up for weekly payments. Again, you can change those settings under account settings, and under payments. You can choose either monthly, bi-monthly, or weekly. I get weekly pay so that if something happens with a paycheck, it's a smaller amount. It's not a whole month's worth of pay. Also, so I'm so thankful. Most of my pay right now comes from Outschool, because I'm teaching a lot more for Outschool, a lot less for Vipkid. So if I were to lose 1 week of pay with Vipkid, it's only a few classes, to be honest with you. I'm only teaching like 8 classes a week, or less, sometimes 5, sometimes I've worked as little as like 3 classes in a week. But usually it's around 6. Right now I'm moving it back up to doing like 12 classes a week. But still, if you are one that this has happened to, I'm so sorry. I don't think that Vipkid's going to reimburse the money immediately. I think they're going to have to go through a process and see what happened and try to fix it. I hope that they're able to do it quickly, but I can't make any promises for their end because I don't work in China. I don't know what's going on their end. But again, I don't think that this is an inside job in any way, because it's, we don't have anybody that works in Algeria, right? So just, if I were you, my best advice is this week of March 23rd, keep checking your account, and your Vipkid account, and making sure that it does not get switched over to direct deposits to a PayPal in Algeria that is not your PayPal. Also, if you're signed up for direct deposits into your PayPal rather than into your account with Vipkid, they charge you $3 every single time you have a paycheck. And if you're doing direct deposit into your checking account, there are no fees. So I would say save your dollars. You know what I mean? If you can direct deposit into your checking account with Vipkid, that's better. On Outschool, PayPal's the only option, but on Vipkid, it's more economical to do it directly to your checking account, because PayPal charges fees. Man, they've got to make a living too, I guess. But yeah. So this morning I taught one class. So I dolled up for that one class and the one video that I'm making for you guys. And I taught about eating food, food that we eat. So vegetables and meat, all that good stuff. And I used all my props because when you have only one class, you can have all the props. All the props. I even had my lion puppet ate my dino pig, and my kangaroo puppet ate an apple, and my rabbit puppet wanted a carrot, but I didn't have one, and my monkey puppet even showed up for class and ate a banana. So, because we were talking about eating, and then these puppets, even they had we were learning the word into. So the girl was jumping into her mom's arms in the swimming pool in the picture. So we acted it out with puppets. So when you have only one class, you can put more energy into it. I kind of feel like when I was a new teacher, I didn't have to too many classes. When you have just one, it's like, yeah. So anyway, this is your VIP kid money. You need it. You don't need hackers in Algeria taking your money away. So check your account this week, every day. Okay, Kim said I had 4 VIP kid classes, 1 unit assessment, 2 pre-K trials, and 1 level 1. Awesome. So my life the last 6 months has been learning how to homeschool and cutting back with VIP kid, sleeping in, working out, trying to eat healthier, losing no weight, but seeing that my heart's getting healthier, and just been gardening a lot, and I joined Arbonne. I've been drinking healthy shakes and stuff like that, and VIP kid I've been stepping back from. So now I'm looking into possibly working for Bling ABC. I'm in the application process. There are some people who have told me, bookings are very slow at the beginning. Some people, they haven't been booked yet. So I don't know how the bookings will work with that. I know I have one friend who works for Bling ABC who gets some bookings. I've had 2 people tell me they have no bookings. So I don't know what'll happen with that, but I'll keep you guys posted about Bling ABC because they pay good money. They pay better. They have incentives. So I'm going to try my best to do just an awesome job on my mock. That's the funny thing about Bling ABC. So I had a demo and interview, and they said, congratulations, you're in. Now you submit your paperwork. So then I submitted my paper. So I applied, had my demo and interview. Then they accepted me. So I am hired. Then I do the paperwork, send the paperwork in, sign my contract already. And then they're going to do orientation and then a mock class. But you get paid for orientation and the mock class. So it's interesting. I think the mock class is part of the training rather than part of the application process. So it's interesting because different companies do things differently. But yeah, I am really excited about Bling ABC, and I'm okay with slow bookings, but I'm hoping not to have no bookings with them because, I spent $19 and I got my TESOL certificate. That was supposed to be 120 hours. It took me 4 hours to do it. But yeah, I did it that night that I did my interview. Anyway, I'll keep you all posted on Bling ABC. Outschool is going awesome. I teach Spanish on Outschool, and my daughters take reading and math and science on there, and it helps me out with homeschooling so that I don't have to come up with everything on my own. So yeah, I love VIP Kid. They have blessed my life so much in the last 3 years, but it's also a blessing to diversify because there are other options out there. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know about this scam that's going on. And yeah, Kim said, congrats on Bling ABC. Thank you so much. Kim, how have you been doing with your, I know you work for iTutor Group and Outschool and VIP Kid. Have you been teaching Outschool lately? My daughters took a couple of classes with you. I should sign up for some more. If you have, Kim, okay, while you're listening, if you ever have any OutSchool classes that are good for 5 and 6-year-olds, send me the links and I will sign my daughters up for some of them if they work out with our schedule. So I love that my daughters can take classes and then I just have to, get the supplies or sit by them and get them to pay attention. It's so interesting because after being a VIP Kid teacher for 3 years, suddenly I'm on the parent side and I'm seeing, oh my goodness, I'm the one fixing my daughter's hair during her lesson. I'm that parent. I'm the parent with my kid throwing a fit and refusing to take the class. I'm that parent. I'm the parent that was telling her daughter the answers because she didn't know the answers, and the teacher scolded me for helping my daughter with the answer. I'm that parent. I am all of the parents. I'm all the VIP Kid parents. I'm the parent that is out of the room changing somebody else's diaper because somebody had a diaper explosion during class. So who knows if my kid was participating during that time, right? I am that parent. I'm the parent. I'm all of the parents. It's crazy. So yeah. Okay, Kim said, I have 3 ongoing classes each week with OutSchool. I teach with Varsity Tutors. Do you teach with Varsity Tutors? Oh, do you have any YouTube videos about that? Fun fact. So before I worked for VIP Kid, I applied with Varsity Tutors and I did 1 tutoring session in person because before Varsity Tutors used to do more in person. Now they're doing more online. And so I had to drive like an hour away to give 1 lesson to like 3 siblings of Spanish. And I just decided not to work for them because at the time I had a baby. It was very difficult for us. We only had 1 car we were sharing. I actually didn't even link my account and get paid for that class because it was like $12. What's the point? But online, I would totally work for them, right? I only do virtual with Varsity. Yeah. That's understandable. I get that. Yeah. What lessons do you teach? Oh, so interesting. I have 10 hours a week with Varsity Tutors. Wow. That's very fascinating. I'll have to, if you have one video coming out this week. So everybody check out Teacher Kim T's channel and check out her Varsity Tutors video. So I'm going to be keeping y'all posted on Bullying ABC, and Kim's going to be telling y'all about Varsity Tutors. It is good to diversify. It is smart to diversify, right? Are you still teaching for iTutor Group? Pay is 2 times a week. I tutor pre-K, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 5th graders. I love it. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for this video. I'm going to actually work on my sewing project next, I think. I'm working on some swimsuits for my daughters and some gardening aprons for me and my kids. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you, Kim. Talk to you later. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.